One of the difficulties was where to start. Normally I use a piano and maybe a sample of a string section, and I'd look to the picture. What happened quite often was I'd kind of try and imagine a sound that might work for this scene, and I'd set out to get it on one of the synthesizers, and quite often I wouldn't get anywhere near it, but in the process something else happened. And I think that's kind of what marks out a composer for me, is somebody who happens upon something by accident but recognizes when they've hit on some material, they think, what was that? How can I use that? And that happened a lot in the series. So I do quite a lot of experimentation, with sound, and I'd have an idea in my head. I wouldn't get there, but amazingly, something else would happen. It kind of started out, so I used a lyre on the last cue. Maybe I'll go back to the double bass for the next one. Maybe I'll just use the bells in this cue, or what does it really need? Is it needing tempo? If it was needing tempo, I might go to one of the sequential synths that, I might produce a rhythm with that would hold the whole scene together. Once I got that and I was happy with that, I'd then go and put some harmonic structure over the top of it. Again, extremely simple. I think that was the hardest thing I found, was that because I was having to do everything on my own first, and each element, instead of being I can do at the same time, I had to do them all individually. So quite often it was building up, from a brick. Sometimes I had to find the window before I built the wall, and it was kind of a bit like that. It was a massive learning curve. I got better and better at deciding where to start, but I have to confess there were times, I started on something and I didn't get anywhere, and I went back to square one.